So thank you everyone for joining us for this week's Spotlight feature. This week we're going to be speaking with Jud Perry, who has recently made a transition from tenor to countertenor. Welcome to Spotlight feature.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
We're so happy to have you and very excited for today's Spotlight feature interview. Jud, tell us a little bit about your background and give us an idea of how you became a countertenor.
Well, it's kind of a long story, but the short version is that singing professionally in Europe, in Germany, for about 8 or 9 years, since 2005. I got my first job in Wiesbaden, but I was singing tenor then. I studied at the University of Kentucky in Lexington in the United States, and then did a master's degree at Rice University in singing, with a stop in between those two things to study a year of conducting at the University of Texas in Austin. And then I started singing again and switched and finished my master's degree. And then I came directly to Europe in 2005 and did a competition. And I didn't win anything at the competition, but I did get offered a job. So it's kind of better than winning something. So I came here to Germany and spent 4 seasons in the ensemble as a lyric tenor and in Wiesbaden at the State Theater, and then decided to leave my contract in 2009 to pursue other contracts, and things were beginning to work out nicely in some other countries, and I was getting some other jobs. But then unfortunately I started having some trouble with my voice, which many singers do at certain points in their life, and things kind of began to change, and I was having trouble getting work. I'd continued to study and was, going to the doctor and trying to figure out what was going on. And, I kind of then was able to diagnose, a doctor was able to diagnose that I'd been having some partial paralysis, an intermittent paralysis with one of my vocal cords. And so that was a little bit of a shock, but that was sort of the thing that sort of thrust me into trying to figure out some other ways of kind of living and working. And because I tried living without music once in my life and it didn't turn out very well. I spent a year working in a pharmacy and in a bank. Once I got that diagnosis, I kind of thought, well, I'm going to have to figure something else out. So I started thinking. I remembered being able to do this sort of falsetto singing, a lot of people call it. And so I just kind of started practicing that again and spoke with some people that are kind of close to me. And I just started practicing, and all of a sudden within a few weeks, I was really shocked at how quickly my voice was developing in this new area. And so I thought, I think I'm really gonna pursue this. And so I did, and things continued to get better and better. And fortunately, because of the different way that the voice operates when I sing this way, the issue that I was having, the medical issue that I was having, didn't present itself anymore. And so for me, it was sort of almost like a new beginning or a rebirth of some kind. And it was that's kind of where I am now. And so I just kept going, and fortunately I'd made a lot of contacts in my career as a tenor, and so I've been able to fall back on those contacts and sing for some people again. And slowly things are happening.
Excellent.
So that's how my change came about.